What's up? Hey, yeah. Sorry about the little bit of light situation. Yeah. I got some issues I would like to talk. This has nothing to do with video games. But on the other hand, what I would like to talk is about people in general. Okay, it seems like girls sometimes their minds a little more complex than guys. I got a couple reasons why they'll stop talking to you, and they're actually good reasons. The first reason is one, maybe her boyfriend told her to stop talking to. Maybe her boyfriend told her to stop talking to you or something like that. Or two, or you were getting too flirtatious, or she thought it was too much. And also, and in her mind, she thought you might have wanted a date. That can also be another reason. Three, one, and three is quite interesting. Sometimes you're just stripped apart. And four, it's the one I don't like mostly. It's because they just don't like your personality. That's another reason why. If they didn't like your personality, are they your true friend or not? No. They don't like your personality. They're not your true friend. I'm just looking at it as it is, and yet, nonetheless. And the shooting trailer, why all the hate anyway? Now I'm speaking about a video game. But, like I said, I don't think you should knock it until you try the video game out yourself. Well, I played some video games that were actually more or good graphics, but bad gameplay. Oh yeah, like Watch Dogs. It's not a cop story. It's another version of GTA. That's all I gotta say. It's just not a good fit to be a area of expertise of an open world environment. But I can tell you this. But I do got a theory about Shimio. Well, I think the Dream Theory and what Phoenix Flash TV, Phoenix Flash said is also true. But I also think the other is also true. Like one of the movies, I also said one of the family members could be actually famous if the person was adopted into the family. I'm just saying, some out of speculations. I don't know if it's true, but did it exist? Then how did they learn those fighting techniques? So I think there's previous masters actually taught them those techniques for the Virtua Fighter series. Because I can't actually imagine Rio being without the Virtua Fighter stuff. To be honest, the Virtua Fighter didn't exist. Would he even know how to fight? That's the main question. No, he wouldn't. So that actually means someone must die his father. That was actually, and I think that teacher must have been the famous Akira. But that's just my another story, and I think Ren might have met Akira also. That's also a possible situation. So Kanchai actually met Lion. It's just interesting. So in a way, it is possible for these characters to meet them, but not even mention them. So that's also possible, since they're famous around the world. So technically, that could be one reason. Two, they're just not interested in mentioning them in the Shimmy series, except for in the toy capsules. So what if they were famous? So they made arcade games of them at that time. You got you gotta see things interesting perspective sometimes. So I think both is actually true. It's dreams, and I think those fighters are actually famous. and Shimio. And to be honest, I think Shimio could become a Virtua Fighter if he wanted to. But no one knows how did they get to the tournament. No one really knows how they got to the tournament to begin with in the first place. That's the mystery. No one ever knows. So, no one really knows how they even got to the tournament to begin with. It's just interesting perspective. No one knows how they even got there. So, that said, that part is still a mystery. But the virtual hardware concept still exists in Shimio, so I can still think it can be considered a virtual fighter. If they didn't have the concept like the stages for each and every fight, I would see otherwise. But no. Yeah. I'm talking about the score tournament stages on each fight. Sometimes it can be a circular octagon or a pit. That's just what I'm thinking here. And they're the only ones that do that ring out thing. So hey, that's just my opinion. So that's my concept. And yet, I think it had something to do with the scout. That's just my theory about the tournament issue. Maybe someone that was not, maybe someone didn't know about Rio until the end of the chapter, I would say. Who knows? Maybe. Could be a possibility. Virtua Fighter was one of my favorite games, though. Can't believe they don't make it anymore. Without Virtua Fighter, I don't think Shimmy would ever exist. That's just my opinion. Later. Bye.